YouTube, back at it with another one. If you can see behind me, you see that? Right there? That's that heater. But welcome back to another one. Today, we're gonna do something a little, I'm gonna even say a little different. We've done it before. I've been doing a lot of different things lately. We're gonna be working on the second gen. What I want to do today, I want to pull that dually axle out. I want to get it stripped down, sanded down, so I get some paint on it. And then I want to begin to fix the leaks on the old girl. Fix the leaks I got going on. So, let me show you. I don't know if you can see or not. Yeah, it's a little crusty down there. I have a rear main seal. I have an oil pan gasket. I need to pull the front clip. I still need to pull it because I need to paint it. I think I came up with, well, I talked to my dad. I think we came up with a game plan about how I'm gonna end up getting this painted to expedite things and also to clear up space in here. So I need to get this pulled so I can get in there. They're not gonna look in there, but so I can get in there so I can do the killer dowel pin fix, and hopefully I'm saying hopefully we can get maybe the dually swap done, or at least start it, at least get the single rear wheel axle out of there. I'm not too sure if those same U-bolts are gonna fit. Did I measure? No. Did I look on forums? No. Am I gonna send it? Yes. So, with all that being said, let me get this axle dragged out of here. It's on cart, so it's not gonna be that hard. I gotta clear up space. So let me get the axle out of here. I gotta move this compressor. I can't set the compressor up until I'm able to get in that corner. So that's why I just sitting here still. But I get this moved out of the way. And like I say, get the axle out of here so we can get this video going. Alright. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't feel like stripping this shit down. But I need to. So, you got the axle laid out. It's on jack stand, it's not on the cart now. I need to get these brake lines off of here, which is gonna be a pain. Get some WD-40 and drench those down. On either side, here's the e-brake cable. Right here, it's on either side, it's at the bottom end of that. I've been messing with these hoses. This hose, well, it's part of the e-brake cable actually. This bracket's off, but I gotta take the brake line off to get the whole thing off. So we're gonna work on that, disconnect it from that junction and tape the ends off. I got my angle grinder right there with a wire wheel on it. And blast it real quick. So yeah, got our work cut out for us. I think I'm gonna put you on a tripod and set you on the bed and aim you down. I think that's the plan. Just gotta find a small tripod. I think it's in the truck still. But I like how the second gen is actually coming along and I'm seeing the progress on it. Transmission I should be getting back this week. I don't know if it'll be in this video or the next video. I'm not exactly sure when I'm gonna get it back. So I'm gonna record this now, and then if I get the transmission back before I'm done editing, cool. If not, it'll be its own separate video. Hey, so let me get y'all set up, figure out the angles. Oh wait, that might be the angle. No, I gotta aim y'all down a little bit more, and then pick y'all back up. I've seen a dozen texts and I ain't heard jack. I learned out today that I don't have any crescent wrenches. That shows you how much I work with this type of brake lines in general. So we're gonna have to skip that part and then just skip to stripping the paint off, getting her cleaned up and ready to get repainted. and I'm gonna have to double back after I go to the store and get crescent wrenches to get the brake lines out. And yeah, we just have to end up doing touch up in the end. So enjoy. I ain't gonna lie, that was a treacherous job, but I got it cleaned up some. I'm not going for perfection with this. I'm gonna end up taking it back off and getting it powder coated later on down the line. Just for now to clean up some of the rust, clean up the peel of it a little bit, you know. So this will do for now. So now we're gonna start laying a little bit of paint. I got, hold on, let me go get it. Hold on, y'all. Got the good old Rust-Oleum. You can't even see it. Gloss black. So I'm gonna be hitting it with a couple coats of that, and yeah, hoping she turns out halfway decent. This is gonna turn out terrible. It's like a make-o-pay job. Oh my lord. It may look good on camera, but it looks terrible in person. Looks absolutely horrendous. But we're gonna send it. Hopefully it looks better when it's dry. When it dries up some, I'm gonna flip it over and get the underside. But let me show you what we're gonna do next now while we wait on this to dry. All right, so I bought these, right? I thought they were bigger. Online it looked like they were bigger, but it said it can hold up to 6,000 pounds. So the plan is to make these taller. So let me cutting out maybe like 8 pieces, maybe 10 even pieces, so that I can rest these on there. Of course, like a little extra overhang on either end. So I get my measuring tape, probably something like that. Figure out how long this is and cut pieces so I can stack them up, maybe 4 high on each, to get the frame of the truck high enough in the back so I can rest it while I swap the axles, blah blah blah. And I may put one on top too. It's such a small contact point. May cut another one and put up top. I don't know, but when you finish getting set up, I gotta get another piece of wood out. I got one in the back and one right here. I might grab one out the back. this is what I call Kenny luck. I had a can of spray paint bust on me.
What did he say?
Pause. Whoa. Whoa. Anyway, the can of spray paint exploded. It's all over my hand. I don't really want to touch the camera. I don't know if you can see it. It's all over the ground. Yeah, fun stuff. But the actually drying up decent. I went ahead and did the underside off camera. And that's how all this happened. I don't know how I'm gonna get this off of my hand. I don't have any shop racks. I left them at home on accident. So let me figure something out. Well, I got an old thing right here, old blanket. Just wipe my hands off with that and keep it pushing, you know? Wipe it off, keep it pushing. It's actually starting to dry up. My hand getting tacky. Feel it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Deal with the rest of the day and get off my hand later. But I'm gonna try the Dawn dish soap method. Everybody say Dawn dish soap gets everything off. We're gonna find out today, bud. We're gonna find out if that's true. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start clearing out some space so I can start getting this rear axle unbolted, get things disconnected and blase and figure out what's what. Oh wait, I just thought about it. I can't remove the brake lines because I don't have a crescent wrench. Good Lord. Okay, let's shift gears. We're gonna go to the front end of the truck. We're gonna move all this stuff out of the way. We're gonna go to the front end of the truck and fix some leaks up there. Maybe do the oil pan gasket today. Depending on how I feel, I may pull this clutch off and do the rear main. I want to see how bad this leak is that's coming from the oil pan gasket and see if it's even necessary to do the rear main. Because if it's not necessary, I'm not doing it. Well, I might as well though, because I'm already here. I need to go buy a clutch alignment tool. So, yeah, let me think about that. Let me look for a clutch alignment tool and we can go from there. It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And it's literally, my hand's like tacky. It's trying to stick together. Well, that's fun. All right. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I did a lot of lying in this video. I said I was gonna do this. I said I was gonna do that. I'm not doing none of that. Not gonna lie to y'all. I've run into a couple problems, right? So, as we know, the axle, I keep calling them crescent wrenches. They're flare nut wrenches. I don't know why I keep calling them crescent wrenches. They're flare nut wrenches. But I don't have any of those for the brake lines, so I can't take the brake lines off of the old axle or the replacement axle, off the single or the dual axle. So that's that. I did finish spraying her down. It turned out all right. No, it's all right. I gotta say it's temporary. So then I'm like, okay, whatever. I can't do that. I'm like, you know what? I'll just fix my leaks. And I should have started that. I should have, but I didn't. Right? I have no reason why. Specifically, I didn't. But I did find another leak. My tappet cover is leaking too. So I have to order that. So I have to order a tappet cover. I'm gonna order. I thought I ordered a valve cover gasket, but I didn't. So I'm gonna order one of those. I have an oil pan gasket already. I have rear and front main seals, and I have the killer dial pin to do. And what else? I was gonna take the clutch off. Right, I was gonna take the pressure plate and the clutch to examine the clutch, but for some reason it's like a 10 mil, but it's a 12 point. I have 6 points. I don't know where the hell my 12-point 10 mil is. And I know I have one. I just can't find it. So, and the six won't fit on there, of course. So that's another problem. It's just not meant for me to work on anything, right? Seriously, it's not. And my big thing is, if I go to the store, I'm not coming back. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not coming back. I'm already pissed off still because of this. Still got to figure out how to get it off my hand. I'm looking for other things. I was gonna do the fuel system today, but I can't. I know I had a line to run the length of the truck from the tank to the block, but I don't know what I did with it. So I'm just gonna order another one. I'm gonna order all new lines. What's my other issue here? That's really my only issues I have going right now, and it's getting nip out here, dude. I have to close the door and everything because it got cold. But I'm sorry for the disappointment this video. I am. And unlike, all these other YouTubers and whatnot, I'm gonna put this out there. They would have kept that in the vault. No, I'm putting this out there. I'm the type to show my successes and my fails. I posted a video, I don't know, a few weeks back when I was having trouble with the Duramax, how the Duramax won, So, speaking of, hold on, let me show you. Hold on. I don't know if, oh wait, I think I did record that and show it in the other video, but we're gonna look at it again. I did my rear shocks and I still haven't fixed my exhaust, but that's a problem for another day. So I'm gonna start cleaning up, throw some things away, go back to the drawing board. Like this is taking too long at this point in my life. I still got GTI sitting over there just chilling, sitting on the trailer still. Keep in mind I picked it up at the beginning of December, but I have no room for it. But I'm gonna solve that issue because what I'm gonna end up doing is I'll be gonna have the guy come here and paint the cab with the doors and the fenders and blah blah blah, all that good stuff. But what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna take the cab to him. I'm gonna take it to him, and because that's gonna clear up space. Once I get this out of here, I'm gonna pull the frame out. I'm gonna put the GTI in here, and then from there, now I got 2 cars in here to work on. When I get tired of the Cummins, I can go over to the GTI. When I get tired of the GTI, when it pisses me off, I can come back to the Cummins, So it's always content. I'm trying to keep things moving, accordingly. So get that build started because I need to pull the motor. I'm gonna pull the motor so I can assess everything. It may be a little excessive to do that, but I don't care. I'd rather do it right the first time than half-ass it and then have to double back on it, So, yeah, so that's pretty much what I got going on. S1K still sitting here looking beautiful. I'm gonna end up putting out content with that this summer too. POV content with that. Yeah, so that being said, it's a wrap for this one. It's a short video, I understand, but it's a wrap. I'm gonna catch y'all next time.